Welcome back. On Tuesday, the Miami-Dade County Commission will take a final vote on their budget. I spoke to Mayor Daniella Levine Cava about her plans to tackle the housing crisis in South Florida, but we started with the County Commission's sneaky effort to dramatically increase their salaries.
Of course, the County Commission has its own budget, and they propose and approve their own budget. There are other parts of the budget that are also not under my purview, the clerk's office, the property appraiser. So it's really up to them to decide what they want to take forward to the public. We do know that the budget process is an open process with public participation. I think we've seen through this that there could be more public participation, and I certainly support that. So I'm looking forward to the debate. There's already been some expression of concern about this by commissioners, and they will vote and they'll decide how to move forward.
And do you not have the power to veto it if you wanted to?
So technically, I guess I could veto any item in the budget, but again, it is the County Commission's own budget.
Yeah, see, except, Madam Mayor, I've got to hold you there. Since you do have that authority, if you do not veto, then you are tacitly agreeing with it. So that's my question for you. Do you agree with raising the salaries of commissioners?
So I was a commissioner, as you may recall, and actually the salaries are $6,000 a year, Jim, and then the others are benefits. And the public has repeatedly not voted to approve an increase in salary. So we do know that the salaries are inadequate. I do believe that the public has to be able to weigh in on these things. So other elected officials in the region, other county commissioners are making significantly more than this. And I think that it's worthy that commissioners should be compensated more, but exactly the process is the concern here.
All right, the other thing is this ambassador program, which again, I realize you're saying is part of the commission's budget, but this would be a program for former commissioners to be able to be paid upwards of $25,000 a year to be a county ambassador, which would participate in county-sponsored events, meeting with dignitaries and other special guests visiting Miami-Dade County and providing consultant services. It sounds like, as one person described it, you're going to pay former commissioners $25,000 a year for photo ops. Do you support that measure?
So again, it is their budget, and they did propose it. I did not propose it. And I know that it is facing some headwinds, and I'm looking forward to them discussing it. I am looking forward to them discussing it.
Ian, I don't completely understand the reluctance for you to weigh in and make clear that if you think that this is a waste of money. I don't even think that there's a cap on it. I don't know if maybe, 10 former commissioners, 15 former commissioners each get $25,000, to go around and attend parties and take pictures with dignitaries. Shouldn't you, as the head of the county, weigh in on these issues?
So, Jim, I may at the time weigh in, but just to be super clear, the commission has its own budget, and they are the ones that ultimately approve the budget, not the mayor. I propose, they approve. And my budget didn't include the ambassadors program or the increase in executive benefits. It included what I believe is needed for the public to get support from this administration.
Let's talk about the support that you want to provide. You have $85 million in assistance for the housing crisis that we're facing. Talk to me a little bit, outline, what that $85 million would do, and where are you going with this? What's your ultimate goal in moving forward?
Well, we know we're in a crisis of housing affordability. We declared it in April. We've always had a problem, but now even more so. We were able to move forward not only with the 14,000 units of affordable and workforce housing that were planned from last year and meet that goal, but we have 18,000 more in the pipeline. And we were able to create a fund, the Building Blocks Fund. With this new program, the Homes Program, $85 million additional dollars, we have something from soup to nuts for the lowest income, the homeless, all the way up to our workforce level. And that's what we've always done with our affordable housing dollars. They've always provided up to 140% of the area median income. And now more than ever, we are losing our workers. People cannot afford to live here on the salaries that are paid for middle-class jobs. So it is really incumbent upon me and this government to take advantage of some remaining federal dollars from the American Rescue Plan, some additional growth in property values, and say, let's make an investment. Let's help renters. Let's help homeowners that are struggling. Let's put the final dollars into new development that has stopped because of the increased prices and pipeline issues. So with this, we'll have tens, thousands of new units coming online, helping homeowners, small landlords, low income and homeless people. So it's a comprehensive program, and I'm very excited that it will make a big difference in the crisis.
Well, let's talk about one aspect of it. It's about $22.5 million to provide about 15,000 eligible county residents with assistance of up to $1,500 that they can use for mortgages, property insurance, homeowners association fees, and utility bills. It's a one-time payment of $1,500. Is that correct?
That's how we've designed it, and it builds on a model of a program that the federal government provides, but to lower income individuals. So this would be up to a higher 140% poverty, but we're going to be targeting people who are most struggling, the double homestead exemption households, so seniors, disabled, veterans, and they will have to prove that they cannot pay these increases in their mortgage, their insurance, etc. And it will help them to avoid foreclosure, which only contributes, right? We lose the affordability of their homes, and we then they would be homeless.
So, just hold on a second. $1,500 probably wouldn't stem, being evicted. If you're probably more than $1,500 behind in your mortgage payments if you're at risk of losing your home, wouldn't you be?
Well, we do have a combination of other programs as well. So, for example, weatherization. Some of these homes may be spending too much money on utilities because they don't have the proper windows or roofs or even a solar installation. All of that would be available as well through another aspect of this program. The weatherization, we're bumping up significantly, $3 million more in that existing program. So we would work with a combination of things to assist these homeowners.